Races or no? I say anybody else. I'm not, but
To what?
I don't know anything. The freaking the market's wide open now.
I'm pretty happy with my DD2. I haven't, outside of some issues that I think were all tied to my original QR.
Yeah, same.
I haven't had any issues since I got the QR2.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same. So I appreciate you reassuring me and not wasting more money.
Yeah, I have no intention on changing this wheelbase. Especially now that I have this Leox or Leo XZ or Leox Z, however the fuck it's pronounced. I have no need to change wheelbases. Oh boy, that's a 1X. Cold tires.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that. If you get a 1X in the bus stop, ride it around and lift really early for like turn 3. You can bleed it down through 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, okay.
Because if you try to bleed it on the oval, it's like 2 seconds. If you bleed it through there, it's actually pretty close to the actual time.
All right.
Not that I like pick up 1Xs like it's my job, but you know.
Whoa. Wally is streaming the spotter data.
I love that thing. Thank you, Wally. This is our 4-year anniversary with Wally.
Oh no, Wally's only been around.
It's got to be 2 years, right?
2 years, yeah. Yep.
No, it's got to be longer than that.
No, I think it's 2 years.
Toggle McStreamy Face was the original.
Right. Then there was Wally, and Wally's little brother was my.
No, I was more thinking Wally from the actual race, not the stream rig.
Oh,
that was a great exchange, though. I'm not gonna lie, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Streaming face.
Yeah.
It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. Budney and I are like naming stuff, and show me your butthole made it. So.
Did you want to hear something funny, Al?
What's that?
My youngest son plays basketball for the Watertown Mayor Youth Basketball Association, and it's WMBYA. And every time I look at it, I'm like, I have to do a double take to make sure it doesn't say SMYBH.
That's awesome.
Oh, that is brilliant.
Does
I'm pretty sure I could write.
Yeah, can you drop that in there because you updated it?
Might as well.
Beaverson, are you in a car?
Yep.
Which one?
I hopped in, I think, the 94.
Did you assign anybody to it, or is it just you?
Nope. I just hopped into like one of our last ones.
You're like, fuck you guys. Tom, you want to get in the car and run it yourself, or do you want to run together?
Are we using second for the bus stops or first? Or, I'm sorry, for the horseshoes?
I use first.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
All right, I was struggling with second. I was wondering what the hell I was doing wrong there.
Yeah, there's spotter cams. If you're going to use that setup, Chopper follows the car really nicely. And then if you go to Blimp, it is from the spotter stands above the grandstands, and it's just a stationary camera that follows the car. And then if you do Chase, it's from the, basically it's like you're watching the race from the Ferris wheel.
From the top of the Ferris wheel?
And I will comment, in the real race, in 5 years, I've probably seen 3 overtakes in the bus stop. These assholes don't understand that at all.
They don't understand turn 4 is not a passing area either, but they still do it.
Dude, that is brain damage too.
I know.
That's one of those, if you see it and they're inside of you, you need to breathe the throttle or it's going to be not a great ending.
Or if you do die there, take the shortcut to the back straight if you can drive it.
Watch out. Exactly what I've been. That's another thing. You don't realize how fucking wide these prototypes are until they're dead ass sideways across the road.
Right.
Or how long they are, rather.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
I think I handled that pretty well.
No, it was good. Best possible outcome. You didn't die.
Right. Dude, I didn't even get a 1X.
Even better.
Right?
How does the car feel with the BOP?
I can't really say because it's the first time I've been in the car since before my surgery.
It feels sluggish, I'll tell you that. It's also 84 for a track temp right now, so that's another factor. So I can't tell you too sure.
What kind of times are you guys running?
With the last BOP, I had a couple high 45s and
Yeah,
low mid 46s.
it's about where I was too.
Okay.
But VMAX was already down a mile per hour. I bet you're going to be pinned at 170. I haven't been watching, but I'm going to now.
Yeah, I'll look at it.
Yep. 1, maybe 2.
There's 2. There's 3.
Well,
Yeah, I hit 4.
that's not terrible.
I think my max was 176, 177
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, without BOP, you could wrap it up pretty good. Dude, they have 5 entries into the real race this year.
The C6. Yeah, the C6. It's making a comeback. The C8.
Yeah.
Just so we know where your favorite was.
Dude, the C6 was a ground pounding pissed off machine.
It really was.
I still have an affinity to the C5 though. I don't know why.
Doing it for Dale.
You just like them pop-up headlights.
No, it had the GTS lights, man.
I know. Those were terrible.
I actually didn't hate them. That car was like... That was a very daunting car in real life. Still had to row gears and all that crazy shit. One of the previous owners of my car has been beating down my door to buy it back from me.
Which car?
The Solstice?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this guy doing? Give me that draft, fool.
Yeah, he's been... I literally get a text every 2 weeks. Call me if you're going to sell the car.
It's got something hidden in it. Keep looking.
That was cool.
Yeah, that couldn't have been a worse place to just pull over and fucking jerk it. Asswipe.
What? That's got to be the saying of the night.
What? So...
It's got
Pull over and jerk it. Ass wipe. I try to keep those activities as separate as I can.
You say that's why I like leather seating.
Turn 1's a bad spot, let's just say that. Not that I would know, I'm assuming, and I think it's a safe assumption. Car contact? What did you fart on the guy?
He passed wind, or he broke wind as he passed me.
Evidently, Jesus.
Yeah, that was him brushing up against the front of my car.
Now, I gotta say the gray on this car is very reminiscent of Seawolf, and I love that color on that car.
I was gonna say you were gonna talk about the TV show, but
That's
okay.
Airwolf.
That's Airwolf.
Airwolf. That's what I was thinking.
Fucking great show, by the way. There's an idea for a livery.
That was Knight
That's an easy
Rider.
one.
Oh, that is
No.
Knight Rider. Airwolf.
There you go.
Yeah.
It is.
Hey, did you guys know that a couple weeks ago, for Forza Horizon 5, they released a Universal Studios pack, and you get all 3 Back to the Future cars, the Jeep from Jurassic Park, and Kit.
I did not know that.
It alone is
And-
worth that.
They are freaking awesome.
Dude, one of my friends owned one of the Jurassic Park Explorers.
Like
Which
the
one?
actual movie.
Yes.
All right,
That's
nice.
cool.
I mean, he sold it. He bought it to sell it. But
Yeah.
when I went to the auto show the other day, they had the family truckster and the 30. I think it was a 308. It was a 308 that Christy Brinkley was driving, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
God, she was a smoke show in that movie.
Yep.
But where's my gray Viper? That's a chameleon car. That's what I want.
Like from the Viper TV series?
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
it was such a good show. And
Oh,
it was-
okay. All right. Slow it down. It wasn't a good show.
No,
It was
it
great to
wasn't.
watch.
Listen, I loved that show. That show was
Uh-huh.
great.
That was a show.
It was.
It was. I think Chrysler paid for a lot of money on that show.
Oh, yeah, they did.
And then you had Knight Rider when it came back out, and it was a Mustang.
That was,
Yeah.
yeah, nobody
that
knows
was
that.
no. We don't talk about that.
Yeah,
When
that's,
I watched it, she was hot. It was fine.
yeah, no. That was our generation's Bruno. We don't talk about it.
My dog's name is Bruno. He's a dumbass.
Is the rule of consensus on this car when you're lighter on fuel more front or rear brake?
I put a little bit more front bias in it when it's light on fuel.
Okay.
Plant the front end more under braking.
All right, I'm gonna finish this lap and get out for somebody else to jump in. I ran a 46.7, considering I haven't been on iRacing since literally last year.
Solid.
Good. Al, you want to
Yes.
go next?
I'm good with that, yeah.
Where is this guy?
He's up on the
Jeez.
high side still.
He pulled over and jerked it and pulled back on. I don't know.
While wiping his ass.
Good God. Talk about multitasking. Jesus Christ.
And eating a bowl of cereal while turned around using the tank as a table.
Oh, good God. That's what the wing's for. But you're coming to the pits, so.
I know.
Is that after jerking it?
Yeah.
You know, here's the thought. I mean, if you're within a lap of pitting and you get a black flag, might not be a terrible idea to just be like, screw it, bleed it off, and come in. I don't know.
Whoop. That's a black flag.
My econ is not good. I'm just going to be blunt.
All right, we've got about 6 minutes until we get about hot garbage.
All right.
You're
Oh,
gonna-
no.
You're gonna get a black flag.
Oh, that's a black flag?
Yeah, it was speeding entering the pits, so you might get one. I'm not sure. I think if you remove driver and get it back in the practice session, it goes away.
Yeah, it's fine. It'll give me practice for when I hit 100 on my own.
Car feels good. I just need to, unfortunately, I think I'm going to find my lap times throughout the race.
That's what we always do. That's why I kind of quit worrying about it.
Well, I literally, like, I physically have not been able to do anything, so.
No, that's what I'm saying though. Like we always find time when we're in the race. And the circumstances are so much different than they are when you're just ripping laps, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, I'm loving this wheel. Budney, you gotta come check this thing out. We gotta look at your truck. You gotta check out the 4 corners kit, and I still have a small gift for you. So,
Now let me get rid of the COVID, and then I'll come over and hang out.
dude, you got COVID now?
Yeah.
I knew it was a gay man's disease.
Didn't you just have it?
Well, yeah, exactly.
Oh no.
Exactly. That's
How do you think you got it?
That's what I was saying.
I had it last
Holy
year,
crap!
like 2023 last year.
Dude, I just realized this wheel has flags and on your left, on your right indicators.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet. Because you took the black flag, it didn't do the pit stop.
So you're still on old tires, or what do you mean? Or you don't have a full tank?
No. I set it to full service. It just took the black flag and didn't do the service, which is fine.
Gotcha.
I mean, I'll run it on this. It's fine. I'm not mad. I can come in and change too. It's all good.
He doesn't want to anyway. It'd be faster without doing the change.
I mean,
you could just run it, dude. Who cares? You're just trying to get time.
It's laps, dude.
Yeah,
Laps
that's
is
all.
laps.
Right. I'm waiting to. I'm like watching my wheel for another proximity indicator. Just hit that guy, Al. Let me see if it works on the wheel.
I can. I'll have to figure out how to export it. It's not as easy as Dash is, but I can export my LED profile that I've made for my Leo wheel, because like black flags and meatball flags, that stuff doesn't come through on theirs. So I built all that custom.
Dude, that would be awesome. I noticed that the RPM indicator also goes way early compared to like the C8.
Yeah, you can adjust that in the wheel settings in SimHub. You can drag a slider of like, it's probably at like 90% right now is where it's going to flag, and then if you move it to like 94, 95, it'll probably match up better.
Under the Leo Sim bridge?
Yeah.
What is that? RGB LEDs profiles manager, edit profile?
I think.
Yeah,
here.
spot our car left, RPMs.
Let me see if I can export my file. Mine will have that corrected too.
I don't see a spot you can clone a profile. Yeah, RPMs has like start position, segments count, percent of RPMs, percent of red line, absolute RPMs.
Gave him everything there.
Oh, there it is. If you go to Profiles Manager,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
you can export and import there.
I'm gonna drop it in the chat here.
Awesome.
Jesus. Goddamn psychos.
Could have run the 2.4. You could have been a Honda Civic with the Legers. If you wanted to go crazy.
Sorry, I laid way off back there, wondering if that guy was going to come back up the track and just smack the shit out of me. Those cars just look skittish too. Have you noticed that? Like they move all over the place.
The LMPs or the
Yes.
the Lara?
Yeah, the LMPs.
Yeah. There. That's how you get through bus stop.
The error occurred while importing file.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, you can create a profile based on each car?
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, actually, with the Fanatec stuff, that Maurice guy, he builds profiles specific to every car.
I know you can do that for Fanalab. I didn't know you could do that with SimHub for the Leo wheel. Oh man.
Do you have a windshield?
Low.
I was on team. God damn it, drivers. Do you have a windshield? Maybe you'd like to see out of
That is a
Entire-
big old negatory.
the entire bus stop wrecked. There was 3 prototypes that wrecked, and then there were 3 of us that were slowing down to navigate through it, and 2 prototypes came in at full bore and took out the entire group. So I'm going to go watch that replay because that was rather interesting.
Okay, I got it to load this time, Budney.
Cool.
You have RPMs going from outside to in. That's
Okay.
what's active. Is that how yours are running?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I did not like the left to right, which was the default.
Okay. Any particular reason?
I just didn't like it.
Okay.
I think I'm just used to seeing outside in on most dashes, so
Yeah, I like the Z06 is left to right. So that's, I was just curious. How do I make sure that's the like, oh, okay, never mind.
well, that was interesting.
Yeah, that unfolded as predictably as anything. I was waiting for that, the way those assholes were driving. Because I saw the Mustang darting around and I knew he was going to turn down on him. I really do like the way this car feels, though. And surprisingly, the handling dynamics are reasonably true to the street car in real life.
Oh, weird. Now the spotter flags aren't working.
What the fuck, dude?
I think mine, my LED profile might be set to only work when you're in the car.
How do you change that?
It's all in the coding.
Because I see it flashing, like in the profile in SimHub, but it's not flashing on my wheel.
That's, yeah. Maybe I don't have it set that way then. Maybe kill SimHub and restart it.
Yeah, I'll try that. Yeah.
Just let me know when you want me to come in and swap out.
Yeah, you're good for now.
When you do go in, I just want to take it out for one lap just to see if I can get these LEDs working right. And then I'll just get back out of the car, or I'll even just pull it over and tow it. It doesn't have to be a full lap. If that's cool.
That's fine.
Okay.
Bring up one. Oh, Mike, I was going to ask you, where does this put us for iRating with 6 drivers?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't remodel it once. Probably be in the 1800s, I would think.
Okay. Somehow I got up to a 2200, so.
Good work.
Jeez, nice job, man.
I only gained 200 over the weekend, so I'm not too thrilled. Could have been better.
Oh yeah, if you get stuck behind any class car coming through, coming out of the pits, just remember they're braking really fucking early.
Oh, the LMPs do. Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Whoa, dude. Sorry.
Shit.
Dude, that guy blew by me. I thought he was hitting me, and I was.
That guy, I think,
He had to pull
forgot
off and jerk it.
to use his brakes while wiping his ass.
I don't know if the car picked up any damage. I got turned, but
I don't know. You ought to pull it in. I'll test my LEDs, and then Mike can hop in.
Dude,
yeah, that's good by me.
right there.
All right.
The guy that absolutely destroyed me in the bus stop is the guy currently in P1 on the server.
Yep. He just went and did some. He passed me at turn 2. Like, dude, what the fuck? Patience is a virtue, sir.
Well, his safety rating is a 163 in a C class. And I was just like, hey man, like, did you not see me? Like, are you good? And he goes, don't talk to me with your 1500 I rating. And I was like, oh, okay.
He's a 4700.
Yep, with a C license at a 163.
Yeah.
So he's definitely the safest driver on the planet. Like, he legit didn't lift.
No. People like that just are dangerous.
All right, let's see. Let's see if this works.
One of those cases where, you know, if you tap them and you just happen to tap them the right way, it just happens.
So tap, tap, tap.
They slide off. It's not my fault.
What? I'm like, why am I not going anywhere? The driver swap is still happening.
Oh, I thought you were driving and like you're driving around the pit limiter.
I do like the purple flashing pit LEDs, so that, I take it, the profile is working.
Cool. Did you get the startup sequence too when you fired the car?
Yeah. Oh, I noticed they're not like the. Sorry, I'm paying more attention to my RPM. It's not centered on my wheel. I wonder if this wheel has more LEDs, so I just need to like adjust the.
Yeah.
Like move it to the right or left or whatever. Okay. Try to get next to somebody so I can see if those are working.
You're gonna have LMP coming up on you in a bit.
And then I was just gonna cut through the grass somewhere to get a, you know, a flag of some sort.
Yeah, it should give you a black flag for that. That's the one that I had to build, that and the meatball flag, because they weren't pre-built.
Alright, that was cool.
iRacing gives an official, like, true black flag when you get a penalty. But when you cut the track, that is a furled black flag. And that is a different data command than...
Yeah, it didn't give me that one. So let's see here. And what do you have? What does it do for meatball?
Um,
I mean, I can find out.
I can't remember.
A little bit of pasta, side of marinara.
Right.
You know what? I might have cut meatball and furled black flag out of the flag markers because they show up on the dash.
Okay. I'll just lift off and let Dempsey get by here.
Why?
Because I'm trying to see if these LED flags work
We're gonna split you.
for
I
spotter.
Got there first.
Nope, didn't. Oh, that time it did. So you said it's only for black flag penalties?
I can't remember if I took the black flags out because.
Oh, there it is. Yep, it works for the.
Well, you went full asshole there. That was impressive.
Well done.
Thanks. All right. That was fun.
I don't know where the fuck he was going, but all right.
So I've got 4 guys getting GTD Mustangs now.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, and the one guy's like, he's renting Gingerman, and he's like, and I'm like, dang man, you gonna bring that out? And he's like, no, but he goes, I can bring you my GT3 RS if you need a car to drive. I'm like,
Yes.
fuck man. Constantly reminding me I've made poor choices in life.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
And your answer was yes, correct?
Oh yeah. Well, last year he had the GT4 RS, and that thing's a riot to drive. But he's running Motor State with it, so he's gonna have 200 tread wears on him. Believe it or not, he's running those Vitor, the Vitor tires because they make big sizes in them. I would like to get my own car out a little more this year. That'd be kind of cool.
I'll be right back.
That LMP2 in front of me needs a ride height adjustment. It was just shooting sparks all the way through the turn 3, turn 4 complex there.
Oh yeah, one of my customers turned down 700 grand for 2 C7 ZR1s ZTKs. One has 2 miles, one has 3 miles.
What
Dude,
do you
it's
think they're going to be worth, or does he just want them that bad?
he's got a driver one too, but these things literally haven't been prepped they haven't been prepped yet. They have like plastics and window stickers and everything.
So he wants to look at them in wrappers?
No, he's gonna double his money at least, and then some.
Oh, okay. So it is a money thing. He thinks they're worth more.
Dude, that car is gonna be legendary. Anybody else find it funny that Shane Van Gisbergen's girlfriend becomes like GT3 Corvette team manager and all of a sudden he's got a ride?
What's he driving in?
He's driving a Corvette.
I don't think that's much of a surprise, honestly, just because they are Trackhouse's shit, dumping tons of money into anything and everything right now. They are trying to become the Red Bull of the US, honestly.
I didn't know they had that much dough.
I don't know where Trackhouse gets it, considering that guy was a driver not that long ago.
Well, they got Pitbull.
Maybe.
Sounds like I have a flat tire all of a sudden. That's a strange sound.
Got
Oh,
that
I
gravel,
probably
bro.
I bet I got a cone underneath the car. That's probably what I'm hearing.
See how that guy looked inside and dove outside on you?
Yep. And I was all the way down at the bottom, like, you're
I
not
know.
going inside there.
That's what I mean though. These guys drive like they're fucking high. I don't get it. And since when did Jordan Taylor get a smoke show of a girlfriend?
About a year ago.
Good God. Really, I'm not paying that much attention these days.
Anybody hear from Tom?
I'm here. Thanks for checking.
All right.
I
What's
couldn't
that?
get into your race.
Oh.
I'm on my own in another session.
Kind of run some laps.
Doing laps, a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
Dempsey, you didn't put him on your car?
What's that?
Dempsey didn't put you on his car?
Yeah, nobody put me on a car. I couldn't. Then it only left me cruise an option.
I'm sorry, man. I would have put you on ours
That's
if
okay.
I would have known.
There's a lot of chatter, and I just jumped into the other session.
Job for that guy coming back on.
I should have you talk to my assistant. She's got absolutely no problem telling me to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, my bad. I asked if Tom was around and I didn't hear, so I was like, oh, he must be away. So I jumped in.
No problem. It's 85 degrees in this one.
Same.
Yeah.
Lane?
Same. Hot and slick.
Yeah, this car really feels neutered.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm telling you right now, I already have to get used to right there. See what he did? God, these dumb shits. I'm braking way too early for the bus stop because of the top end, I feel. I gotta go
Where are you braking at on the bus stop?
past the light pole.
Okay, my break point is like the where the fences coincide. That's where I'm. Yeah, pass me at 4. I like it when people pass me at 4. That's fun. Oh no. That's a shame. Oh well. Didn't mean to turn in this one.
So I'm back. I'm on the roll bar view right now. So you said your break point is. It's got to be between the 1 and the traffic light, then, right?
Yeah, so I look for when I brake. I look for where the fence tie back where the wires are mounted to the
Yeah.
concrete, that's where
Yep.
I break. I just went through there like shit. I don't care.
I love the gray on this car. And I've also noticed on the low end, it wasn't I mean, I was picking up the throttle as soon or sooner than before and wasn't getting the wheel spin either.
Yep.
Yeah, there's like
It's-
none of it.
No, look, it might not be the worst thing. Alright, I'm looking for the fence tie back here. Oh, got it. I see exactly. Okay, so it's like 15 feet past the stoplight. Got it. Okay.
Yep.
Cool, cool. Good stuff, man.
Didn't see him coming. Had a 0x out of it though. I'll take it.
I'm telling you guys, we need to plan a trip to Daytona one of these years and just like get an Airbnb house somewhere. Jesus, that Merc has got some freaking balls on the top end.
Probably why it lost a big chunk of performance. What did it lost once? 752, right?
I don't recall. I'll tell you what, man, the draft may be a lot more important. Always is, but
I swear there's a... Oh, there is a cone. I can see the cone in the car. There's a cone by my brake. There's a cone where your where your brake would be in the car. You can see an orange slash. That's fun.
A hole in the tub.
Yeah.
So what's the consensus on these new video cards? My slap, dude.
Thanks.
We'll see what it comes out with. Next week we should have actually true information on it. Once reviewers are out. The information right now is from NVIDIA. That's it.
So, are the branded units better typically?
Like the Founder Edition, you mean?
No, I mean like Gigabyte and all that stuff. Like
Oh.
when you have third-party stuff.
No, not necessarily. They just overclock and add inputs and longer warranties and that kind of shit.
I was threading the needle. I mean, I know everybody's getting crazy frame rate and all that, but with my 3080, I've yet to find that I've had much issue.
3080 Ti.
Yeah, 3080 Ti.
Thanks, Tom.
Yes, thank you, Tom.
I sold it to him.
We both said it at the same exact time.
Big difference.
Yeah.
Ti. It is a big difference.
There is a difference, yes.
It's a
No,
3090 without the RAM.
No, dude, I've been super happy. I haven't really messed with much because it's all been pretty, you know.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a huge jump from a 4090 to a 5090. I think they're 4x. Yeah, they're the whole 4x fake frames for.
Yeah.
What do they call it? MPG or something now?
No, DLSS. DLSS.
No, what they actually call the multi-frame graphics or whatever.
Frame gen.
Frame gen, yeah. Yep.
So that's just it's inflating the numbers. So we'll see what real world actually looks like once the cards get out. But I don't anticipate a ton, to be honest.
Yeah, like they put up, the numbers are 13 to 11% better,
Yeah,
or 20% better comparatively.
I'm not dropping $2,000 for something that's 10 to 20% better.
Yep.
And it's not going to run 3 screens at 240.
Dude, I'm telling you, ever since we did that update with the coolers in the case that you told me to get, I mean, this thing's been pretty good. I got 0 complaints.
Yeah, we upgraded the shit out of you.
Thing's been steadfast. That's all I care about.
Ooh, I don't know where he's going.
He's still going.
Oh.
And the wall.
Stopped for a hot dog, ended up with the Armco. Yeah, if anything, I would probably build another PC very similar to this one, just with new card, MOBO, all that fun stuff.
Nope,
Oh,
them
yeah, for
things
sure.
blinking.
Here I am.
Yeah.
Am I?
Yep. You blinked.
You need a case that you can walk inside of.
Yeah,
I want one.
I am not playing Captain Overkill. Not
Yeah,
my
okay.
bag.
I'll
What are you
take things
talking
that
about?
I'll take things that aren't true for 500.
Yeah.
Look, I've been pretty reasonable, man. I don't think I've even bought a steering wheel since the Leo XZ a couple years ago.
I'm not saying that you don't buy stuff right now. It's just when you do buy stuff.
Well,
Do you like my walk-in closet case?
Hell yeah, dude. Add a refrigerator to that bad boy, we're good to go.
Yep.
You get all those little screws real easy.
I am all in. Put it in a kegerator and call it good.
Yeah.
have another free online going to the case just for good measure.
Yep.
500 linear feet of LEDs all over the place.
All on Rainbow
Jeez.
Wave.
I'm in constant wave, like a flag, so you can stand up and salute it. I had those two things in iRacing in efficiency mode again. So we'll see if I drop continuity now. Like nothing's pegged in my my ping is. Where's my car? Nothing is in order.
You guys can take it back out if you want.
I'll give her a whirl. Did you service it?
No, you might just want to request a new car, or you can run it on lighter fuel. It's up to you.
You know what? I'm just gonna do full service real quick, and if it's bent up a little bit, hell, it might handle better. Days of Thunder.
That NASCAR twist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is. All right, I'm hopping out, guys.
Hey, have a good
Hey,
night,
man.
buddy.
Later.
Yep. Later.
Yeah,
Let's see. Let's run around.
get
full
Dre
fuel.
working.
I don't know about that. It's not worth it. There's a limit down there. I'll tell you about it later.
All right.
I want to drive this thing heavy and see how sluggish it is.
Car feels really good. Just you can tell it's down on power.
Yeah.
Go to a smaller brake bias number as the weight comes down.
I go higher.
Bigger numbers.
Yep.
Okay.
I did get those pedals that Derek was selling, the pedal pads, and the accelerator with the stop on it is really quite nice. Because I always used to like index my foot to make sure I wasn't coming off the throttle. And the brake pedal, Jesus Christ, this thing's so big, it's like, I mean, it's ungodly. But the funny thing is, I can actually heel and toe the HE pedals better with the smaller pad because I can actually get my right foot back to the throttle. This brake pad takes up so much goddamn real estate.
Well, I think it speaks volumes that I had Derek try those pedals with the 30-day exchange in mind, and within 2 days of them being on his rig, he was like, nope, I'm selling these other ones. These are great.
No, he didn't sell the pedals, he sold the pads.
No, I know the pads, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, he's
I wish I'd have been on
he
that
told
day.
me he was like, yeah, I don't imagine these coming back off of my rig.
Yeah.
Well, that
I
was-
could have
that
been
was-
there for that combo because I'd have been like, wait, I thought you said because yours are more expensive, they were better.
So I had
I'm
a
not changing
conversation.
anything.
I had a conversation with Derek, and I told him, like, we were texting,
Yeah.
and he's like, I'm just a little skeptical. He brought up the price thing, and I said, dude, a Ferrari 296 is way more expensive than a ZR1, but you tell me which ones are better. And he goes, all right. You made your point.
I'm kind of in a way of. It would depend what I'm coming from. One, I'm used to these. Two, I don't know. I've used them for what, 3 or 4 years now.
I have a feeling if Derek's saying that he's not going back when you would use them, you would say the same thing. So the next time you're by Derek's, try them out.
Right.
If his rig's together.
Yeah, right.
He was taking it all apart to put on new casters.
I don't know. I think I would be more prone to. I think I would spend that money elsewhere first. Is all I'm saying. Not saying that they're not better, but it's like where can you make $1,000 work hardest? I guess, dude. I'm still on a non-Neo monitor too. I'm on the old G9 still.
That's the one to have because the new one, unless you do the 57, it's an 1800.
1800. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah, it's not. It's not a thousander.
I love that one.
Honestly, Mike, I didn't notice it until someone pointed out the specs.
No, when my old monitor was an 18, and when I came to this one, I thought it was a noticeable change. Now that could be just, purchase justification.
True.
Might be. But I felt that it was a valid. God, I need to fucking get my shit straight through the bus stop because I was all over the map. I'm trying to break too deep. But again, I changed this in like August of what, 2020? 2021 maybe? No, it was 20. Yeah, it was 2020.
No, it was 21 because that's when I got mine. I was the first one to get it. Yep.
Yeah, then so I changed it right before Petit in 21.
Yeah, I think Budney got his.
You don't have a Neo though, do you, Budney?
No, he's got the OG. G9.
Yeah, okay. So I was making sure.
And
Like,
he
you have
got
the same one I have.
And I was like, man, fuck you. And then I bought one. as things typically go.
And then Dempsey was like, fuck both of you guys. I'm getting that and 2 other monitors.
Yeah,
right.
I got 2 matching G7s. Don't judge.
And do you have that working with triples?
Yeah, it's always worked.
Yeah, you're a dick. Fuck you too.
Honestly, I think I may end up going to the 57 and running it in 240 versus 120. So, we'll see.
That's what I'm at.
You have a 57 with triples or just 157?
No, just 157.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah, if I end up replacing mine, I'll get the 57.
I would do the 57 as well.
I like the 57 and the 240 hertz.
Yep, that's what I think I'll go to. I mean, I don't get much out of the right monitor while racing. I mean, it's cool like when I'm doing just stuff in general, and it definitely has a cool feel to it. But seeing how little I use the right monitor because of where the bolster is while I drive, I've almost completely talked myself out of doing different size triples.
Plus with the 4090 you can max everything out pretty much.
Oh yeah.
So you get the eye candy going.
Yeah, maybe I'll see those turn points at Budney's like, bro, you're braking late. You're braking late. You're turning in too early. Like, God damn it. Oh, like, oh, there's that mark you're talking about.
We did up your settings.
Oh yeah, my stuff's. I'm running 100 frames. I'm not complaining at all. Like, it runs beautifully. Runs absolutely beautifully. Like, I love it. If I get a chance to swap out and get a 57, I will. The next 57 open box we get, though, I'll call you, Budney. Like, they got this one. Somebody bought one for $1,000, and I was like, Jesus. I think there was one on .com yesterday for 13.
Wish I would have kept the box for this one. So like, if I did get a 57, it would make this easier to sell and ship to somebody.
If mine gets exchanged, I'll go through and send you my box.
I did the Williams F1 car with the 57, and it's pretty good.
Oh, I got another continuity thing.
Got myself all out of shape there, Jesus.
Mike, have you gotten into the 145s?
No, not on this BOP. Lowest I got
Okay.
was like a 146.2, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. So it sounds like in race 147s and clean, you can do the 146.
Yeah. There'll be a 45 on low fuel when it's cool.
Yeah, maybe.
But I think if you hang in the 46s, you're doing pretty good. Doesn't that seem reasonable?
Yep. I think so. With no practice, I was like, pulled off a couple of 47s and then eventually got back into the rhythm and hit a 46 or 2, I think. So
I need to get I keep fucking with my braking into the bus stop, and I turn in late, and I'll get that shit cleaned up.
I don't know if you've ever tried the active reset, Alan.
Yeah, I have, just not in a while. But that's a good place to do it, I bet.
I did about 100 bus stops today.
Getting a discount, huh?
Say again?
Nothing,
Whoops.
we're good.
Well, guess I should have cut my line.
Did you not take your own advice?
What's that?
Did you not take your own advice there?
No, I stayed a little bit wide because I thought he was going, and I thought he was going to kill me. No, I was a little wide. I didn't move. I stayed on the line. I just picked the wrong one. How about that?
There we go.
all right, I gotta jump off. I'm just I'm tired. That's all. I gotta go to bed.
Later,
You sound
homie.
better now than you did earlier.
Say that again, Tom?
You sound better now than you did earlier when you first got on.
Oh, well, that felt better then than I do now, so who knows? Maybe that's the trade-off. Sound like shit, feel good. Feel like shit, sound bad. All right, gents.
All right, we'll see
Good
you.
night, man.
All right, have a good night,
Talk
bud.
to you. Bye.
I tell you, if I didn't have so much wrapped up in wheels, I probably would look at a different base. But man, I'm kind of like ain't broke, ain't fixing it right now.
Something I'm pretty sure I hear addicts say on a regular basis, only one hit and I'll be fine.
No, I'm not actively trying to do other shit, man. Come on.
I need another wheelbase. What one are you going to go look at if you do go look at one?
I mean,
tried Derek's Sim YouTube?
No, I don't want to do that. I know those are awesome. I've used those before. I don't know, man. Some of the Sim Magic stuff looks pretty good.
alphas.
Yeah. And then, I mean, the other thing is the Fanatec DD, whatever it was, looks pretty good too. And I already have all the wheels, which is kind of nice. But if I do that, I feel like I'm doing way more of a lateral move, and I'm just spending $1,000 to do it. You know?
Well, all you're picking up is upgraded or modernized electronics. You're going to lose torque.
Yeah. I mean, I have heard that it's smoother, but the flip side is I'm not sure how sensitive I am to that, anyways. You know?
Right. I mean, if I sit here right now and turn my wheel back and forth, I can absolutely feel a little bit of cogging.
Yeah.
But like when I'm driving, I don't notice that.
No, it's feeding back. That was always my thing too, because everybody would be like, turn it when you're not driving. You can feel how much smoother it is. It's like, yeah, that's like saying when your car's static, you can feel the grip in the tires, but it doesn't fucking matter. Like, I don't know. What do you want me to do? You know what I mean? It's like, it's kind of like, okay.
If you turn the car off, it gets better gas mileage.
Yeah, it's a lot quieter too. Weird. It's kind of like measuring shit that doesn't matter. I'm more of a practical person, so.
I'm hoping that with Corsair taking over, that Fanatec will get their shit together. The two things that three things that they need to do that they continue to neglect, that I believe are really the only thing missing from their ecosystem. Number one is an actual good set of pedals. The V3s are not a high-end set. They're good pedals, but they're not like the grade of pedals that we use.
No, I agree.
Then they
lack consistency.
They need more wheels with backlit buttons.
Yeah.
Right now it's only the BMW and then the Sparco rally wheel. And they need a wheel with a screen.
I agree. Yeah, these endurance modules are really antiquated. But again, I'm using it and it's like it works, and I mean, I can see it at night, everything works. It's, it's one of those things. But yes, I think your analysis is pretty spot on.
Different Johnson out there crashing?
Yeah, it wasn't me this time. Give me a minute. I can fix that. My right side tires are heating up pretty good though.
What are they at?
About 290 and 195. I'm sorry, 200 and 190. 195, I'm sorry, in the rear.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're not up over 220, you'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the prevent it a little bit. And then I don't have to manage it when it drives like ass.
Yeah.
Or at least pay attention. How about that?
Yeah.
I still love the podium shifters though. Like the podium shifters on here with the damper, so they're not as clicky.
Yeah, I've never, I mean, the BMW wheels, supposedly these are podium shifters, but I've never used a podium hub with podium shifters to compare,
I bet you, I mean, does it feel like a twig's breaking when you pull it? Or does it feel like it's slightly dampened?
I would say Feels a little bit, yeah. There, it's dampened, but I mean, it's a quick snap. It's not loud or anything.
Yeah,
And
that's
I would say my push forward shifts are actually, there's more resistance there than there is in the standard pullback.
yeah. See, I can't push forward. Mine aren't cantilevered.
Oh, I missed that in my GT wheel.
Yeah, these are, this one's not cantilevered either. They're two-way shifters.
Oh, gotcha. The McLarens in real life are that way, though.
Yeah, which is super weird.
I know. I tend to agree.
I didn't mind it on the McLaren wheel until I got this one, and it wasn't cantilevered. You know?
Yeah, yeah. It's not like a big rocker. It doesn't have quite the travel motion.
Right. Yep.
I think I'm a couple tenths off of you, Mike, but everything feels pretty good.
Yeah, your fastest so far was a 146.488. So yeah, 2/10.
It looks like high 46s is kind of where I'm living right now, and it's fine. Not great, not terrible.
I might, knowing that the BOP is killing us that much, I might change the average lap to like a 147.
Yeah, 47 or 47.5, something like that.
Yeah, and see like what does that do to the schedule, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably a sound idea / logic.
Maybe I'll take it to a 148 because that would factor in stoppage time during pit stops. Do that real quick.
Mike, do you remember what the real world GT3s were running last year?
I think pole time was like a 143,
Oh,
mid
wow.
143.
Wow.
I hate when I lose like 3/10 on the fucking bus stop. God.
Bus stop's a popular place to lose time.
Yeah, it's such a dragging effect through the back half of the lap, you know? Starts off at 3/10, ends at about 7.
Yeah, taking it to 148 average lap makes the stint length 51 minutes instead of 50. So it doesn't change the number of stints, it just shortens Luan's final stint.
Yeah. Let me finish this lap if it's a decent bus stop, and then if it's not, I'll just pull it in.
Okay.
I'm at about 15.5 gallons left, so it's picking up. I'm noticing it getting quicker.
Well, do 2 or 3 more. And that'll still give me time to do a few laps before the session ends.
Right on.
I updated the schedule with that and posted it.
Perfect. Thank you.
When you do bring it in, I'm gonna put it on quali fuel and see what I can get out of it at this BOP.
Yeah, right on.
there a
Track's about 81.
Is there ever a chance they could redo the BOP lower?
There's always a chance. They usually don't change it after Wednesday.
Okay. They wouldn't be looking at data from people today going.
Oh yeah, they will. It's just it's by this time in the week they've got so much data, you know.
Right.
But if
So-
something was like ridiculously off and the data was showing it, I think it says they can change the BOP up until the session starts.
Okay. Because I think Tony once in a while shows the distribution of those times and versus like your iRating and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You can see the distribution. I'm guessing they use
Yeah.
that.
Whoop, whoop. Oh, bringing it in now. I was leaning on the front right pretty hard. So, yeah, there we go. That was me going like, hey, can I go a little bit wider? Well, we found that that's not the case.
It was worth a shot.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put like 4.5 gallons in this thing.
I bet you the car really comes alive under like 5-10 gallons.
Yes, sir. That's when I was getting into the 145s. It was under 10 gallons. Makes
Okay,
up
well,
for me.
see what I can get out of it here on quali.
So, what was your word of advice about the people exiting the pit?
Just
You
be
come
careful
on-
for early braking. If they get in front of you, they're gonna brake early.
Well, I think I saw it tonight. Like, and I don't know if crew chief was calling it out or not, but coming around turn one, feeling really good about myself, and all of a sudden, there's this prototype comes out, like bam, like right into. I mean,
And they brake early too.
well, it was like they just exited the white line and like right. I had hardly any time to react.
Like
That
he
caught-
came over to the right side.
No, it just happened so fast. Like I'm a good line. Like I'm really tracking my line. Turn up to get ready for turn 3, and I just noticed him like he's trying to pass me coming out of the pits. He stayed on the
I got you. Yeah.
left side of the line, but all of a sudden he's trying to pass me into turn 3, and I'm like, what the hell? I'm trying, because he drift over to open that turn up for turn 3.
Yeah.
And like he's just like bam right there. It's like, okay, I wasn't prepared for that. I guess like we got a spotter and somebody's gonna say, hey, you got a
Right. Yeah.
exiting the pits, just heads up kind of thing, right?
Yep.
And I mean, just when you're here, the crew chief doesn't always catch you. I was just trying to tie that into what Al was saying. I think that is trickier than I originally thought. With people popping out of the pits.
I think people get very liberal with how tossable the prototypes are, and I think it gets them in trouble at lower speed because they
Yeah.
don't realize how much they're leaning on the arrow.
Do they think like when they're coming out cold, they still got all kinds of grip and can throw it wherever?
Yep. It's kind of the mentality. I mean, they move them all over because they're responsible for making a clean pass and everything else, right?
Yep.
Well, there went that lap.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll happen. It's very funny. Cause I had like 3 or 4 things kind of get in my head and spin me out yesterday. They were relatively small. And we had a big change at work today. And I came in and I was talking to Bree and she's like, "You were spun out about that shit?" And she goes, "This stuff happens?" She goes, "You really do like chaos, don't you?" And I'm like, I guess that kind of fits. Calm and chaos and miserable and calm.
Who called the big shots? One of the LaFontaine brothers, or what?
What's that?
For that organization, who's calling the big shots? The LaFontaine, one of the sons?
Yeah, Ryan is really heavily involved. I actually give him a ton of credit because he actually is working every day. Like he doesn't play standby, you know. And I got a lot of respect for that because a lot of owners definitely play sideline coach.
So will he come in and kind of go, "I got to talk to everybody," and just kind of roll out the grenade?
You know, not really. He's not much trying to upset things. He is more positive minded, I would say. I mean, he's in one of our store's group text and all that stuff, and when we see him, he's always pretty damn upbeat. Which is different for dealers, trust me.
Yep. But they got money, they can be big thinkers, right?
Yeah, I think we're up to 43 dealerships now.
Yikes.
Yeah, well, you know, my guy the other day, guy I've worked with, the guy with the 2 in the wrapper ZR1s, he's ordering 2 Denali's, 1 Escalade Platinum, 1 Escalade V, a ZR1, and he's bringing me his GTD allocation.
That's insane.
Yeah.
He does that every year?
Joe that was a hell of a nice laugh, dude. Joe kind of does whatever the hell he wants. He's a good guy. He's done well. So, he's got a Escalade V from last year. He just wants the executive seating. So he's going to buy another one this year.
Wow.
Trust me, dude. I question myself every day. I get over it pretty quick, but I still question myself. And he's really supportive of the performance stuff, though, so... I mean... building off-road trucks and playing around with, you know, Corvettes and stuff, it's fun.
Anybody talk about when the Corvette goes fully EV?
We don't talk about Bruno. I'm not going to worry about that till 2035.
Well, it's supposed to happen sooner than that.
I
Unless you got more. I'm hearing stuff secondhand now, so I don't know. You might know more than I do now.
I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. I kind of drive off the hood now. I got so caught up in trying to think forward models and predict this and predict that. Now I'm just like, look, if they've announced it, we're working on it. Period. I've kind of pulled back on trying to be, you know, Nostradamus of the car industry. I try to be as good as I can on the existing stuff.
I think my mindset was I thought of all the cars, the C8 was going to hang on to the ICE the longest.
I would
And-
assume that would be the case.
But then I got a tidbit about, right now they're all going away in 2030. They're all fully electric. Now that's secondhand. I don't know.
I mean, they just put 2.6 billion into development of like the 5th gen or 6th gen small block.
The truck engines.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, let's
They
face it.
invested- They bought they're building 2 brand new truck engines.
And